How's school going?
Good.
You're doing math, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever worked with fractions before? So do you know how to add and subtract fractions?
Yeah.
We're gonna do a little exercise. So I want you to write on your piece of paper these problems. The first one, 1 over 2 plus 3 over 4.
So first you have to try to find the common denominator. 5/4.
So what you did is you found the common denominator. You turned that 1/2 into 2 over 4, and then you added 2 plus 3 equals 5 over 4. Excellent job. Okay, let's try a subtraction problem. I want you to write 2 over 3 minus 1 over 6.
Do I solve it?
Yeah, I want you to try and solve it.
Three, 6.
Because you turned the 2 over 3 into 4 over 6 and did 4 over 6 minus 1 over 6 equals 3 over 6, right? Can you reduce that 3 over 6 at all? Can you simplify it?
One over 3? No.
Close, but to simplify, you need to do the same thing to the top as you do to the bottom. The same thing to the numerator as you do to the denominator. So here, if you divide the top by 3, 3 over 6 and 1 over 2 are the same, 1/2. Okay, let's try one more addition problem. Ready? 3 over 2 plus 4 over 8.
$16 over 8.
Absolutely. And how can we reduce that 16 over 8? How can we simplify that? What is 16 divided by 8?
2.
Absolutely. So the answer here simplified is 2. Because 3 over 2 is the same as 12 over 8. And 12 over 8 plus 4 over 8 is going to give us 16 over 8. And then 16 over 8 can be simplified to 2. All right, we did part 1 of today's assignment, which was addition and subtraction. Now we're going to move to the more difficult part 2, which is multiplication and division of fractions. You ready? All right, see if you can surprise me. So the first one, 1 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 3. And you see that this little dot right here is the same as an X. That means multiplication.
All right.
So 1 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 3. What is your process here? What are you thinking? How do you multiply fractions?
I kind of forget.
Okay, that's good. That's fine, because I'll teach you. Multiplying fractions is the easiest. You simply multiply across. So here, you would multiply the 1 by the 2, and that would give you a 2 on top. And then on bottom, you would multiply a 2 by the 3, and that would give you a 6. So the answer would be 2 over 6, which reduces to 1 over 3. Make sense?
Yeah.
You just multiply across. So let's kind of refresh ourselves. If it's addition or subtraction, you need to find a common denominator, and then you add or subtract. And you are good at that. You're really good at that. Now multiplication, you don't even need to find a common denominator. You simply multiply the top and you multiply the bottom. So 1 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 3 will give us 2 over 6, which is the same as 1 over 3. I want you to try this one on your own. 1 over 4 multiplied by 1 over 3.
One over 12.
Perfecto. A little bit of Spanish too. Perfecto. Okay. Now, remember, multiplication, in my opinion, is the easiest one because you simply multiply across. Now, division is the hardest. Do you have any idea how to do a division of fractions?
I feel like I learned about it, but I kind of forget because it's never like it in a long time.
Sure. And that's the case with a lot of things in education. You learn it once, but then you kind of forget it because you don't do it over and over. And that's fine. Just the more you practice things, the more it'll stick. So let's work on division of fractions. So I want you to write this problem. 1 over 5 divided by 2 over 3. Okay, I want you to circle the 2 over 3. Circle that. Because this is what's very hard to remember about division of fractions. You need to flip the second one, the second fraction, and then multiply across. Does that make sense? You flip the second one, and then you multiply across. So instead of 1/5 divided by 2 over 3, we'll write that as 1/5 multiplied by 3 over 2. And then we simply multiply across. So go ahead and write that on your paper. 1 over 5 multiplied by 3 over 2. So now 1 over 5 divided by 2 over 3 becomes 1 over 5 multiplied by 3 over 2, which will give us 3 over 10. Right?
Right.
So now the big challenge of the day. I want you to do this last problem on your own. We have 2 over 4 divided by 4 over 8. 2 over 4 divided by 4 over 8.
16 over 16?
You got 16 over 16? Right.
Yes.
You flipped the second number and made it 8 over 4. And then you had 8 times 2 over 4 times 4, which gave you 16 over 16. What is another way we could say that? How can you reduce that or simplify 16 over 16?
A whole?
Exactly, equals 1. So 2 divided by 4, 2 over 4 divided by 4 over 8 equals 1. In our next lesson, Daniel, I'll kind of explain why that is the case. Because you can also simplify that. You could have simplified 4 over 8 to become 2 over 4, and then you would have had 2 over 4 divided by 2 over 4. Well, if you divide anything by itself, you'll always get 1. Okay, so I always do this at the end of our lessons. I like to recap exactly what we did. We went over addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of fractions. To add or subtract fractions, you need to find a common denominator, and then you add or subtract. Multiply fractions, you simply multiply across. And then to divide fractions, you take the second number after the division sign, flip it, and then multiply across. Any questions?
Nope.
All right, awesome. I really enjoyed working with you today, and I hope you found something valuable out of this session.
Thank you.
Thank you.